Hey guys, welcome to another video on Let It Die. Now there's not going to be any special intro to this one, instead you're just going to have me in my regular little box in the corner just talking about stuff while you're seeing some more Let It Die footage on your screens. Because today, I just want to simply talk about my experiences with Let It Die so far. Now I'm hoping to do these videos alongside every time I get to a personal milestone in the game or when I get to a certain floor in the Tower of Barbs where it gives me a chance to talk about my experience so far. And what this means is, it's going to lead up to what is eventually going to be a full-on review of Let It Die. Because I want to review this game, but I feel as if there's so much of it I haven't even touched on yet, that I need to see everything. So in the meantime, when I get to a milestone, as I said, we're going to be seeing one of these. So this one's going to be floor 1 to 10. And floor 1 to 10, I've really enjoyed. I've enjoyed all the experience so far, being introduced to the game, introduced to the characters such as Uncle Death, who I just love to pieces. Being introduced to the combat system, which is really nice. Introduced to leveling up and making new fighters, putting them in the freezer, leveling up your base, getting that mushroom stew. The game itself just feels great. It really does. Do I think it's as hard as, say, Dark Souls or like a really challenging indie roguelike? Probably not. And I don't have a problem with that. And this is the thing, like, you've got quite a few people out there that are finding it hard. And if you are, that's perfectly fine. And there's quite a few people out there that's not finding it hard. And again, it's absolutely fine. I kind of sit in the middle, where I have a lot of experience in games like this. So when it comes to me tackling a new place, I take my time. I'm very much more of a strategist when it comes to things. And I find it relatively simple until a tough opposition comes my way. Such as the bone tubers. The bone tubers, I'm still trying to find a way to better myself when it comes to combating them, because most of their moveset is pretty large when it comes to big AoE attacks or their big spin dash attack like their Sonic the Hedgehog. That's really hard to counter, but I feel as if I'm getting better against those ones. The other tubers, I'm also doing fine. As for anything else from floor 1 to 10, of course, I leveled up my freezer a bit, made quite a few fighters. I've got about 5 fighters under my belt, and 4 of them are defending my base. At least for now. Until I gradually upgrade all of these guys to rank 2 fighters, because I have those unlocked now. And then just switch them out, level them up, get a lot of different types from strikers to gunners to collectors and all that, just because I can use them for different things. And see how it goes. But my god, I've been looking forward to this game for the last, like, what, 2 years or so? Since it was first revealed. And I knew, like, I'm normally a big fan of Suda51 games, but I knew this was special, because Killer 7, that'll go down in history. No More Heroes, my god, No More Heroes is amazing. Lollipop Chainsaw was good, but very much a product of its time. It hasn't aged quite as well, at least in my opinion. And since then, it's come until now to really sit down and love Let It Die for what it is. I wasn't even expecting it to be free to play until that was revealed, and I was like, what? But my god, this game's great. The microtransactions, now that they are live on the European side of things, are actually not that bad. Like, spending a $5 and getting, what was it, like 10, 20 odd death metal? That's not too bad. Of course, the larger amount, like, you get like 300 or so death metal for 80 quid. No one would be crazy enough to buy that. And if you are crazy enough to buy that, holy hell. You are not going to go through 300 death metal, at least in the first 10 floors. You're not. I think I went through like 10. But even then, all the death metal I've used so far in this game has come from daily rewards, quest completion, and I love it. I love the fact that this game is doing a lot of the things that I think has to be done right in a free-to-play game to make it work. because the other free-to-play game that I think is one of the best on the market right now is Warframe. I've been playing Warframe for a very long time, ever since its launch on the PS4. My god, if you haven't played Warframe, do it! But Warframe has a very good system when it comes to microtransactions. It's very much, you can play the entire game. Play the entire game, you can unlock everything, you can get everything, level up everything, and that's all well and good. But if you want to make your Warframe look a little bit more personalised, like you want to give him a nice little Sindana, you want to give him a little bit of a different helmet on, you maybe want to give him like some armour pieces and make him stand out a little bit more, you can do that, just give us a wee bit. And it works. It works because you can just play the game. And that's why I love Let It Die even more. You can just play the game. You don't have to spend any money for any death metal whatsoever. You can beat the entire game without spending a single death metal if you're that good. And if you're not that crazy about loot, of course, that's a different topic for another day. But my god, like from floor 1 to 10, taking out Max on floor 10, and if you want to see my encounter with him, I'll have a card up showing you the live stream where we went against Max on floor 10. My god, that was an awesome fight. That was amazing. Of course, if you don't want floor 10 to be spoiled for you, I understand that. You can watch the live stream anyway, because we get up to a certain point, and then I say, if you don't want spoilers from here on, stop. So, have a look at it anyway, have some fun. This is a nice little chilled out vid, just to talk to you guys about my thoughts on it so far. I'm really loving the game, and simple as that. And with that said, ladies and gents, I'm now going to leave it up to you. Why don't you let me know what your thoughts are on Let It Die? Are you enjoying it? Are you not enjoying it? Do you have really good points to bring up? Do you have really bad points to bring up? Most of this one for this video has mostly been me gushing over it. And as time goes on, I'll try to be a little bit more critical, especially when it comes to live streaming Let It Die, and if you guys ask me questions about how do you like this, how do you like that, I'll gladly bring that up. On top of that, by the way, I'm also working on my first Let It Die weapon review. Oh yes, because what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to review every weapon type in the game. So far, not going to include mushrooms and beasts because they're its own different thing, but if you want me to do that, you can. The first weapon I'm going to be tackling is one-handed hammers. I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys. And until then, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe for some, not just more Let It Die action, but some other gaming action as well, as I have live streams and other things galore coming up, especially a secret project I've been working on. Ooh. But until then, guys, have a fantastic day, stay explosive, and I'll see you next time. See ya!